Hey guys, Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. Welcome aboard. It is May 13th, 2024. Just wanted to check in with you for a couple of, see if you guys have any level of interest in this at all. But, you know, Worcester made like national headlines as The Walking Dead. Everybody loves The Walking Dead. I mean, the people who love The Walking Dead love The Walking Dead. If you haven't seen the show, AMC started about over 10 years ago, been very successful, and now has several spin-offs. Now you get The Walking Dead, Dead City, and with all that being said, Worcester was transformed last week, actually over the past month of April into May. It was transformed into a apocalyptic New York City, which was pretty cool. I mean, and you had Lauren Cohen, and you had the dude that plays Negan, who escapes me right now, and all the, you know, all the characters, and brought the dead back to life, which, you know, I thought the irony is, and you guys know where I'm going with this, you know, and they were downtown Worcester, they were boarding up this, they were boarding up that, they're putting in all the you know, the blown trash and the signs at a fake subway. I mean, it was really cool, and it attracted a lot of people, and it is good for the profile of Worcester, but it actually, I don't know if it, I mean, it's great money and it's great publicity, but where Worcester's at with its downtown, you know, there were more zombies walking around down there, fake zombies, of course, but the last month, then there were actually people. And ironically, I drove through, all the stores that they boarded up with plywood, and they were already closed already. You just put the plywood over, they slapped some, you know, I love New York stickers on and that kind of thing. But it's a pretty much done deal, you know. Worcester downtown, and we'll see. I keep hearing blah, 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 and, you know, housing and this, but downtown is dead, and it is Dead City. So thank you to AMC for coming in here and actually pointing out the obvious to us. Sorry if I sound so negative. I would love to be positive. I don't think a ballpark is going to save the whole damn city. It's just not. And, you know, right now in Worcester, the homeless problem is up 70%. 70%. From 2001 to 2023, 70%. Now, I'm not saying all those folks come from Worcester, but it is a homeless problem. Let's talk about, you know, this whole thing too, where the tent cities and people need to live. And there's the city of Oregon is called Grants Pass versus Jackson. It's in the Supreme Court right now. In the federal courts, maybe not Supreme, I'm sorry about that. But it's in the federal courts right now, whether states and municipalities and cities can actually ticket people for wrongful encampment, okay? Tents, this and that. Now in Worcester, they have really pretty strict guidelines on what you need a permit for. So when you establish a tent at a public park and things like that, do you need a permit for that? You know, and if you're popping up a booth and you're doing this and doing that and having an event in a park, yeah, you need a permit for that. But so people who, you know, encamp on public sidewalks and things like that, you know, there's this actually, again, going through the federal courts, whether it's okay for cities to say, hey pal, you know, get your tent out of here, and here's a $50 fine, don't ever do it again. The stupid thing about that is that anybody living in a tent does not have $50 to pay a fine. So you can't really ticket your way out of homelessness. This is a bigger issue than you or I. You know, here I am, I get, you know, thankfully have a roof over my head. I would not want to be living in a tent. I would not want to be living on the streets. And also too, you know, I looked at that and I said, well, you know, so many people, and they work. A lot of people do work and sleep in a van and get up and go to work, and that's been going on for a long time, but now it's becoming more prevalent in every city in the damn country. So, I said, well, what is the average wage what is the average household salary in America? And the average wage in this country, I think it's per capita, per person, is roughly $75,000 a year. Okay, $75,000 a year. You do all the slicing and the dicing, right? And you go, I still, don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Correct? So 75 grand is not buying really anybody anything. Okay, but that's we said a couple of weeks ago what the average single person needs to live in this country is about $95,000 a year. The average a single person. And last month in April, I love these job reports. So many jobs were created. Oh, we created them for you. The market dictates, what the heck's going on. But, and so last month in April, 175,000 new jobs were created, and it is the slowest gain. And it's below market expectation. And it's been the slowest gain in months. And the unemployment went up from 3.8 to 3.9%. So again, the economy is sending us different messages, different signals. And, what say you guys? How's your job going? Do you have a job? Do you need a job? California, $20 an hour. Now for minimum wage, yeah. Well, you still can't pay your bills on minimum wage, even in California. And again, costs will be inflationary. Eventually they are going to find, because there's so many jobs, even 175,000 jobs though, I mean, come on. I don't know where they get these figures, Department of Labor and, Department of Unemployment. They just get these numbers and things like that, and jobs created, and the president said we have the strongest, job growth of any country. And again, I don't care about another country. I care about this one. And right now, it's like even. Okay, even people I work with need to get a second job, right? Just to make ends meet. And so, it's enough to say, go back to school and get a degree and this and that. It's not that at all, man. Even with a degree, you're graduating into a minimum wage economy. And that's the way it is right now, guys. Anyway, thanks, Worcester. Check out the city council meeting tomorrow night. We'll see what that's all about. And maybe we can go beyond Polar Park and really look at Main Street and a lot of the sectors of the economy in Worcester that are really struggling right now. And that'll be it. I'll see you next time. Kenny B here, signing out from Cities and Suburbs. Bye.